Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kuli. Good morning or good afternoon. I the way that it's raining here, and I just want to make a sorry, sorry. I don't make men's wear that much, but this person said I should make for him. So today we'll be learning how to make a vintage shirt, men's vintage shirt. So I'll just try my best to put you through, and yeah, I'll just give what I know, and I hope, and yeah, it's come out perfect. I believe that it's come out perfect. But this person didn't send the complete measurement. The hip measurement is missing here, so I will have to manipulate the measurements. So the first thing is I'm making the set like that is the top and the short. So the first we are cutting the short first, and this is the fabric that I will be using. These the 4 yards of material. Oh, that's something. So I'll just try, and yeah, I selected this for him. I feel like it will give him the look. But here, please, you need your hip measurement, your waist, your nail, and your length, the length of your short. Here is not the same with the female short. Yeah, if it's a female short, it will be so easy to cover. Yeah, this is also easy, but we have to do it together because I don't make men's wear that much. I make it occasionally. So the first is to mark you bringing out the next thing is to bring out your folding allowance. That is the allowance that you're going to use to fold it. So I'm bringing out 2 inches allowance. That is my folding allowance. So here is my folding allowance. I'll extend the lines very well. I said let me draft it on the pattern paper so that it will be easy for you, so that it will be visible enough because the fabric is colorful. So the next thing is to take the short measurement. Here, if it's a female short, you will minus your what is it called? You minus your band. Here I'm still going to add a band, but I'm not sure if I will be removing the band entirely or cut the band from the fabric. So I'm not really sure the one that I'm doing now. So let me say the short length, he sent 19.5, so I'm going to use 20 because I'm not sure of his length. His length is nail length as 19.5, but I'm going to use 20, so I'll take my 20 inches round. I'm still thinking if I should make a band that is attached to. I'm not going to add a zipper to this. This is just a short, a vintage. They don't normally add this thing. If you know vintage short very well, they don't normally add zipper also. It's just the drawstring sorry, just an elastic waist with a drawstring, guys, and I'm going to be adding the drawstring. So if I don't want to add this thing, if I don't want to attach a waistband, that means I'm going to cut the waistband. So I'll just bring out 2 inches for the waistband. I'm not sure yet. I might end up cutting it down, but let's just do this first. So this 2 inches for the waistband. I'll label it for you to see. It's raining here, so everywhere is a little dark. So here it is. I'll label it is the band. Here is the waist. Here is the the folding allowance. Here is the folding allowance. So the next thing from your waist, the next thing is to get your crouch measurements. You know, if it's a female, this you minus this to your band to get your crouch. But here we are not doing. And you know that if you're making a female band, you have to draft out your hip location and your crouch location. But here we are not drafting out any hip location. We are just going to use the crouch length. That's what. So for you to determine your crouch length, his hip, like I said, he didn't send hip measurements, but I'm just going to get something from maybe from his chest. His chest is 42. I can just manipulate something like I can just give it 44 for his this thing, or 43. So we are going to be using 43, then I'll add allowance. So his weight, let's say that his hip is 43. I'm going to add extra 2 inches allowance or 3 inches allowance. It depends on what he wants. So I will add 2 inches allowance. I will have 45. Extra 2 inches allowance, I'll have 45. So 45 divided by, when you get your hip, you add extra 2 to 3 inches allowance. So I'm adding 2 inches allowance. So his weight is 43 plus 2 inches allowance, that's 45. 45 divided by 4. Whatever you have, 45 divided by 4, I have 11.25. Whatever you have is divided by 4, so it gave me 11.25. 11.25. 11.25. So I was saying, now whatever you have, you add it extra 2 inches to 3 inches. So I have 11.25. So I was saying this. So the next thing is to take your hip measurement, that 11.25. I'll take it here. Then I'll add extra 2 inches allowance again, or 1.5 inches allowance. I'll add extra 2 inches allowance. So his waist is 37. So his weight is 37. 37 divided by, his weight is 37.5. 37.5 divided by 4. So I'll place it this way for those that don't have to divide it like this. So I'll divide it. Whatever I have, I'll divide it. That will give me what I'm looking for. So I have almost 9.5. So I'll place it this way. Remember that I said I'm going to add elastic to the weight. So I'll hit 8. I'll add extra 2.5 inches allowance so that it can enter very well. So when you get this in, okay, let me just add extra 2 inches allowance. That is extra 2 inches allowance. Then I'll connect it. So this is the first line. So I'll connect it this way. I'll connect the line. This is the allowance line. This is the main heat line. So I'll connect it to my waist. I'll connect it to the waist this way. So I'll connect it to the waist this way. Then I'll extend this line. Okay. So the next is to go up by 2 inches. That is for the couch. At the crowd, you go up by 2 inches. Then you go in by 1/4 or 1/3, half inch or 1/3. So you just make a line this way. So this is my line. So this is my line. So the next thing is to get your knee measurement. Here is where you are taking your knee measurement. You know, if it's a female trouser, you come up by 3 inches at her calf, but you don't need to do that here. So her knee, his knee is 19.5. So 19.5, I'm going to add extra 3 inches allowance or 2.5 inches allowance. So 19.5, I will have 19, have 20, 21. I'll have 21 and a half. So that 21 and a half divided by 2, you only have to divide it by 2. That 21 and a half divided by 2, I have 10.5 also. So I'll take it and then I'll bring it this way. I'll take it this way. Then I'll do a slant curve. I'll do a slant curve here. What is slant? I don't want to slant it too much. After doing that, there are other methods that you can use to cut the short too, but I just want to use this simple method. So the next thing is to do your waist slants. You know, if it's my normal female short, I don't do slants. Even on this thing, I hardly do slants. So I'll come down by ½ inch and slant it to the waist. I'll slant it to the waist. This is not a must. So you remember that the knee is 19 or 19.5. I added extra 3 inches. That gave me 22. So 22 divided by 2, I have like 11. I have 11 also. 22. So I'll now divide 22 by 2. 22 divided, I have 11. So I'll mark 11 here. So I'll connect the cloth to this plate. Then I'll give it a slant half. I'll slant it this way so that you don't run shortage when you're folding it. You can do the same thing here. Maybe go in by ½ inch. You go in by ½ an inch. Then bring it this way. You bring it down this way. Then you slant it. That's why you have that slant half. But this is not necessary because I'm not using that. You mean we did another pattern, I will slant it earlier than this. So even if you are doing this, you have to replace it here. You have to replace this ½ inch here. So just go this way. So even if I want to slant this part now, I have to replace it back. I have to replace it, so don't run shortage. So I have to replace that ½ inch. Not sure if I'm going to use this one. So this is it. So here we have done. Next thing, if you want to cut the pocket to this, so you go in by 2.5. You know, if it's not a female trouser, you go in by 2 inches. So you go down by 7 inches or 8 inches. If it's female trouser, you go in by 7. Go down by 7 inches, which I normally use 6.5. So I'll use 7.5 here. So that is it. You are not cutting it now until you cut this thing before cutting it. So here is what I have. So this is what I have here. You can maybe cross-check it before cutting it out. You can cross-check it before cutting it out. So this is what I have. I'll cut it out and you can cut the back. I don't want to use this part. I don't want to use this part. I'm going to cut on this line. And I try not to slant it too much. I'm considering if I should attach the band separately or just fold the band this way. When you're folding the band this way, when you want to put this band, so I'll just attach the band separately instead of. Let me just do it. As if you want to add the band, you just cut this part straight. You just cut it straight. So let me just cut it straight with the band first. Then, if I don't want that, I can trim it out. So this is it. So this is it. So if you're attaching a band, you don't even need this slant, but if you still want to slant it, you can do it this way. Slant it to the waist. So if you want to attach your band, let's say this is your band, you sew it this way, fold it with ½ inch, and turn it like this again. So your band will be here. But I prefer adding my band, so I'll just cut out this one. I'll add the one separately. So this is what we'll have. This is what we have. So when you're folding, just fold this way. Then fold again. You will check in and you will not run shortage because of this thing that you left there. You will not run shortage. There's no heat curve and all that. So here you will not run. You notice that you will not run any shortage of this thing when you do that slant. So assuming you didn't do it here, it will be short and the fabric here will be short. So I will just place this and cut out the pack. Place this and cut out the pack. I'm going to be cutting the back on the fabric because I don't have enough pattern to cut in there, just to give you understand it. So here is my this thing I'm using, fabric. Here's the fabric that I'm using, and it has this pattern. It's always good to follow patterns, but if I follow this pattern, I might run shortage of material. So the flower, this thing goes this way up. So if I'm going to follow the pattern, that means I'm going to cut it by length, which will come out not being enough for the fabric. I don't want to start managing this. But if I cut it this way, which I even prefer, is more mature. So I'll just cut it by width instead of using the length. So I'll cut by width. So we are going to draft the back now. The back is easy. I'll check it, that place that has good. So we just bring out enough allowance of content, 2 inches allowance that we're going to be adding. So the next is to place the front pattern. Place it this way. So you have it now. So you place it this way. I'll hold it down with a pin. So the first thing is to go up by, at the waist, you go up by 2 inches. You go up by 2 inches to 1.5 inches. So I'll go up by 2 inches. Put this shrink. So if it's made short, you come in by 2 inches for the pattern, but you don't need to do it here. Just go up by 2 inches. At the crouch, you go out by 2 inches also. You take 2 inches down. I'll take 2 inches. I'll take 2 inches down. So if you watch my other videos on how to make female shorts, you notice that this is just a little, the difference is not much. So when you get here, you also do the slant. When you get there, you also do your slant this way. Then you extend this line to make sure that it's equal. So the next thing is to, here you go up by 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Here you go by 2 inches. So that's the way you just extend it. I'll extend the cross for you to know. So here is the back. So here is the back. I'll connect it this way. So it should be equal. So this is what I have. 1.5. Sorry, here is 1.5. 1.5. Then increase it by 2 inches when you get here. Inches. So you take the 2 inches down. Let me know how to do this way. So this is what you should have. So this is what you should have. So there's no point, you're not adding anything to this side. So just do your slant. Just this easy. So I'll cut it out. The weight should be equal. The waist part, not the crouch part. So you can make your 2 inches. So just cut this part. I end up cutting it off camera first. So give me the right part. So back, which is good. Let's create something here. Here is the back and the front. Here the back and the front. So after this, I'll cut the second one that is the front. I'll cut the front.
Just cut the front. I'll make another video on how to join it.